Well, I figured I'd get into some Proverbs from the Good News Bible. Um, wasn't sure I wanted to get into 17. 20's good. Start with 1. The value of Proverbs. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David and king of Israel. Here are Proverbs that'll help you recognize wisdom and good advice and understand sayings with deep meaning. They can teach you how to live intelligently and how to be honest, just, and fair. They can make an inexperienced person clever and teach young people how to be resourceful. These proverbs add to the knowledge of the wise and give guidance to the educated so that they can understand the hidden meanings of proverbs and the problems that the wise raise. 7. Advice to the young. To have knowledge, you must first have reverence for the Lord. Stupid people have no respect for wisdom and refuse to learn. 8. My child, pay attention to what your father and mother tell you. Their teaching will improve your character as a handsome turban or a necklace improves your appearance. 10. My child, when sinners tempt you, don't give in. Suppose they say, come on, let's find someone to kill. Let's attack some innocent people for the fun of it. They may be alive and well when we find them, but they'll be dead when we're through with them. We'll find all kinds of riches to fill our houses with loot. Come and join us, and we'll all share what we steal. My child, don't go with people like that. Stay away from them. They can't wait to do something bad. They're always ready to kill. It does no good to spread a net when the bird you want to catch is watching. But people like that are setting a trap for themselves, a trap in which they will die. Robbery always claims the life of the robber. This is what happens to anyone who lives by violence. Wisdom calls. 20. Listen. Wisdom is calling out in the streets and marketplace, calling out loudly at the city gates, wherever the people come together. Foolish people. How long do you want to be foolish? How long do you enjoy making fun of knowledge? Will you ever learn? Listen, when I reprimand you, I will give you good advice and share my knowledge with you. I've been calling you, inviting you to come, but you would not listen. You paid no attention to me. You have ignored all my advice. You have not been willing to let me correct you. So when you get into trouble, I will laugh at you. I will make fun of you when terror strikes. When it comes on you like a storm, bringing fierce winds of trouble, and you are in pain and misery, then you will call for wisdom, but I will not answer. You may look for me everywhere, but you will not find me. You have never had any use for knowledge and have always refused to obey the Lord. You have never wanted my advice or paid any attention when I corrected you. So then you will get what you deserve, and your own actions will make you sick. Inexperienced people die because they reject wisdom. Stupid people are destroyed by their own lack of concern. But whoever listens to me will have security, will be safe, with no reason to be afraid. 2. Rewards of the wisdom. My child, learn what I teach you, and never forget what I tell you to do. Listen to what is wise and try to understand it. Yes, beg for knowledge. Plead for insight. Look for it as hard as you would for silver or some hidden treasure. If you do, you will know what it means to fear the Lord, and you will succeed in learning about God. It is the Lord who gives wisdom. From him come knowledge and understanding. He provides help and protection for those who are righteous and honest. He protects those who treat others fairly and guards those who are devoted to him. If you listen to me, you will know what is right, just, and fair. You will know what you should do. You will become wise, and your knowledge will give you pleasure. Your insight and understanding will protect you and prevent you from doing the wrong thing. They will keep you away from people who stir up trouble by what they say. Gossipers. Them gossipers. Those who have abandoned a righteous life to live in the darkness of sin. Those who find pleasure in doing wrong and who enjoy senseless evil. Unreliable people who can't be trusted. You will be able to resist any immoral woman who tries to seduce you with her smooth talk. I was about to say his name, but I ain't gonna do that. You will be able to resist any immoral woman who tries to seduce you with her smooth talk. 17. Who is faithless to her own husband and forgets her sacred vows. If you go into her house, you are traveling to the road to death. You are traveling the road to death. To go there is to approach the world of the dead. No one who visits her ever comes back. He never returns to the road of life. So you must follow the example of good people and live a righteous life. Righteous people, people of integrity, will live in this land of ours. But God will snatch the wicked from the land and pull sinners out like plants from the ground. Three, advice to the young. My child, don't forget what I teach you. Always remember what I tell you to do. My teaching will give you a long and prosperous life. Never let go of loyalty and faithfulness. Tie them around your neck. Write them on your heart. If you do this, both God and people will be pleased with you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understandings. Although this scripture says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, never rely on what you think you know. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and he will show you the right way. Never let yourself think that you are wiser than you are. Simply obey the Lord and refuse to do wrong. It's the truth, yo. It's the truth. If you do, it will be like good medicine, healing your wounds and easing your pains. Honor the Lord by making him an offering from the best of all your land produces. Tithe. If you do, your barns will be filled with grain, and you will have too much wine to store it all. My child, when the Lord corrects you, pay close attention. Pay close attention. Ugh. Pay close attention. Pay close attention when the Lord corrects you. And take it as a warning. The Lord corrects those he loves, as a parent corrects a child from whom they are proud. Happy is anyone who becomes wise, who comes to have understanding. There is more profit in it than there is silver,